Welcome back to another Learning in Minutes episode. I'm Kevin Cassidy, and today, let's talk about Agile project management for instructional design. Agile is a way of working with your clients and with your design team. It's about creating a partnership culture rather than working in traditional ADDIE stages of taking handoffs and doing your design work inside of a vacuum. It's being unafraid to criticize early and quickly until you've fleshed out the best solution together and with consensus and with energy. It's not prescribing a solution or being a slave to a software template that every client must fit nicely into. Agile is outside the box. As Richard points out, Agile helps teams flush out misattributed ideas and thoughts with the client right up front before expensive design resources have a chance to create waste or a product that nobody dares say doesn't quite work because there was so much time spent on it. Agile challenges old and tired norms of standard ADDIE model design interfaces and templates. Agile instructional design is not chunking text for reading comprehension. Agile designers know that mastering navigation is not the same as mastering a job challenge or scenario. They know that memory-based quizzes are not real-life performance boosters, and forcing an adult learner to navigate the way we demand is not the way to keep attention and increase motivation to learn. Richard Stiles understands that unless you start the project on the right foot, you can never finish with the best product. For example, if you accept a 150-page PowerPoint of related facts from your client and you never observe the job, your course will end up being just that, a fact-driven, non-performance-based rant that won't be retained any longer than it takes to click next and get on to something else that the learner would rather be doing with their time. Traditional design, as you see here, it uses a template like you see on the right. Now the problem is this concept came from website navigation like the prototype model on the left. It's meant to be easy to navigate, predetermined with little or no user controls, and in the end not very meaningful or memorable. Good Agile design literally gets outside of the box, or boxes to put it literally. Here is what a traditionally designed content box would look like not using Agile. You have lots of facts provided by the client that you must sort by title, make sure that the bullets match, there's no spelling errors. But in this model, that's the extent of your job. Perhaps adding a cute and often unrelated graphic just to prove that you are indeed a true designer. We can do better than that. Let's see how. So here is how that same employee security course could be done. This interface you can see puts you on the job, contains no objectives or straight-on textual facts. It just puts you in charge and having to explore. Instead of reading about the rules for handling security risks, you have to drag the highest risk you see into your office for further instructions and validations that you can actually spot issues. So this kind of design uses some of those bullets and facts, that is true, but you uncover them as feedback and coaching, not by just reading them alone. Okay, so Agile takes partnership. Recent learners are part of the analysis and help test your design live right up front. Of course, you'll need some involvement from the sponsor coming to the table as well. You also have designers and developers on hand, and together they help you to brainstorm at the startup meeting what's possible within the confines of time and scope. So, a savvy start. It's how you uncover and draft your ideas and flush out misunderstandings of the performance needs at the top of the project. Originally, Dr. Michael Allen called for 3 days in this environment, but over the years, the reality is you may only have a half day of stakeholder time. But the important thing to understand is that you uncover the moment of performance. What we are teaching people to do, not what we want them to know. In the Savvy Start, you will work with the client to do a walkthrough of how the learner will engage the course. And before the design lift is ever done, everybody will know when they leave the Savvy Start that the next efforts are on track and already minimally road tested and analyzed for any possible flaws. Within about 3 iterations, a good design project team should be ready to begin their build and test plan. Okay, so that was a really quick sprint through Agile Instructional Design as a managed process and concept. I hope it sparked your mind and motivated you to question your own ideas and procedures to step up your learning game. And as always, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.